hypocrisy on the left. You see a former president sitting with an anti-Semitic, we call him Louis Farrakhan. He's anti-Semitic. He don't like white people. He don't like Jews. And they're singing Kumbaya together. But imagine if President Trump was up there on that stage. Oh, it would have made world news. It is hypocritical. But let me tell you the dynamic. What you see in common, all of these people are Democrats, which is the party of the KKK, the party of the Jim Crow days. This is what they do. We call them the race baiters and the gatekeepers of the Democrat Party. So they are very hypocritical. But people should take a look at this. All the way up to the black leaders, the Congressional Black Caucus, even Barack Hussein Obama, with this anti-Semitic person, like it's okay. It's a sad day in America when you see that.
Well, it's
The prophecy says, Abraham's seed. The sperm is the seed. Of that there is no question, no dispute. It's a fact which only the ignorant dispute and the deceivers deceive. If a devil, cavey, Caucasian inserts his seed into the egg of any black complexioned female, be she original or not, what is the resulting child? Is it devil? Is it original? Whatever it is the seed of the father of it. If you deposit an apple seed into the ground, no matter the nature of the ground, will anything result other than an apple tree? They cannot change the nature of that seed. No matter how strong, how potent the genes, the DNA of the egg, it cannot change the nature of the seed. It can enhance, degrade, but it cannot change its nature. It cannot change a female into a male or a male into a female. That nature is already defined in the seed, the sperm. That, quote, one drop of blood makes you black, end quote, is a lie foisted on and by liars, deceivers who are trying to rob original people of their birthright. Jesus dealt with that issue head on with his parable about the chaff/tares/weeds and wheat. He explained clearly to the Jews that the seed did make a difference when he declared that they were the seed of the devil, not the seed of Abraham. Mr. Farrakhan has openly admitted that his father and maternal grandfather were/are Portuguese, which in part explains his straight hair. He also suggests that they were Jews. Now you can dismiss facts, genetics, science, mathematics, even clear prophecy. That's your prerogative. However, you won't be able to dismiss the consequence of your doing so. Reality is mathematics, science, reason. The fire is prepared for those who reject mathematics, science, reason. If you can't/won't respond to clear arguments, as the Quran calls it, then there is only the fire, which everything responds to, living or dead. A devil is a product of Jacob's contrary creation, the Caucasians. They are analytically orientated, a people made in haste, which has two connotations. The fact that it took only 600 years to make them through a process of genetic engineering called grafting, and the fact that they are the creatures of tension, while we were self-created in intense pressure and intense fire. Demons. Demons are the seed of devils inserted/forced into the eggs of black females, whether original or not. They are the devil's seed, which defines their nature, but have varying degrees of dark complexions influenced by the egg. Nothing can change their nature, and the seed will remain devil forever, generation after generation. Nothing can change the nature of the seed. Demons are the chaff and tares, weeds that resemble wheat but are not. They are the enemy to the wheat. They are the black-faced Caucasians, the slave masters' bastards. One might ask oneself, why doesn't the quote anointed end quote ever talk about the chaff/tares, wheat parables/prophecies? They are crucial as they describe in detail the condition of the original people at the time of judgment, the harvest, and the fate of those who are plaguing us, our hidden enemy, the chaff/tares. The messenger stated that the devil's women would be our hidden enemies, the devil's last weapon, his Caucasian black-faced women. The messenger also stated that just before they end, the devils would be studying and experimenting with the seed of the original man. Perhaps the reason the quote anointed unquote doesn't speak of it is because he is one of them by his own admission. And God spoke to this effect, that his, Abraham's seed, would be sojourners temporarily in a land belonging to others, who would enslave them and afflict them 400 years. But I will judge the nation that they serve, said God, and after that they shall come out and worship me in this place. Do you think that these two men have the same vision, that they have the same natures? One is original, an angel. The other is an impostor, a demon. This is Satan/Jacob's last effort to steal Esau's, the original people's, birthright to achieve eternal life, which the serpent/Satan promised they would achieve if they mixed their seed with the original, the tree of life. Adam/Eve, Britain/America, the devils ate of the tree of good and evil, meaning they mixed their seed with ours. But the Son of Man separated them, the wheat from the chaff, before they could get into the kingdom and live forever. One is a demon and one is an angel. Consider the parable. The man possessed by the demon had been in chains all his life a slave. He was plagued by a demon who is a walking, talking character who was tormenting the man until Jesus identified the demon and separated the demon from the man, at which the demon ran back to the swine/slave master daddy from whence he came, running off the cliff to their destruction. That's the same parable as the chaff and wheat, where the chaff/weeds are strangling the wheat until the Son of Man comes at harvest, separating the weeds from the wheat and throwing the weeds into the fire with the enemy who sowed them. That's what weeds do. They strangle the wheat. They corrupt the wheat. They weaken the wheat. They are a plague to the wheat. It is difficult to separate the weeds/chaff from the wheat because they are so similar in appearance. They are impostors, posing as wheat, clinging to the wheat. To restore the wheat, to strengthen the wheat, the weeds must be separated.